I'm Chappers.
And I'm the captain.
And we turned off all these Halloween toys because they were irritating us so much before we even put the cameras on.
So it's October, which means it's Halloween month. So
Yay.
all of our videos this month are going to have some sort of Halloween theme. We've invited a few old guitar players in. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Hi Stevie, nice to meet you, mate.
Hey, how you doing? Big fan of your work.
This is what happens if you use bass frets on a Fender. You end up with chain hand, which is a condition that Stevie suffered from.
Randy Rhoads. Alas, poor Randy. I knew him well. Is that inappropriate? I'm sorry if you're offended by our jokes.
I think Randy would have found that funny. By the way, we're halfway through coffee time, so I've got just a little tiny bit
all
more.
The way through coffee time. So, first video today.
Wait a minute, I haven't got my
you haven't got your special wizard's hat on. Have you got your wizard sleeve with you
yeah,
as well?
I knew you were going to say that. I was waiting for you to say it, and if you didn't, I was going to say it.
I've got a mask as well. I've got a mask. Hang on. Although if I wear this the entire time, it'll probably just become annoying, but I'll wear it for a short period of this Halloween special.
Can I borrow that to scare the living hell out of my girlfriend?
I won't wear this for the whole video. That's
I kind of like that.
Okay, I'll put it back on in a minute just for you when the cameras are off.
That's awesome.
So, today, or one of the videos we're doing today is a pedal video.
Yeah! Are you holding a pedal there? I can barely see
I know,
it.
I was going to say, do not adjust your television sets. This really is about as small as this pedal.
Can you put it in my hand?
I can, look.
And then what I'll do is this thing where I just...
So these are cute. These are a new low-cost kind of pedal brand coming out the Far East.
They're cheap.
There is some discussion about what they're called. Strictly speaking, it's pronounced... Well, it's...
Hotone.
It's Hot One. Is it Hot One?
It's Hotone.
Hotone, as in like, you know, down dirty Hotone. Probably didn't translate terribly well from Taiwanese or wherever these are made. So it's a range of pedals. There's quite a few in the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the range. They are all true bypass pedals. If you know, true bypass is kind of cool if you're using relatively sort of short cables and a good guitar and a good amp and you don't want to lose too much tone. Not so cool if you're using lots of pedals and lots of cable. But there's other videos on YouTube to go and explain about that. But
you know what I really want to do with these though, Lee?
What?
Is just make a tiny pedal board and then have a tiny guitar and plug it in the tiny and have a tiny amplifier.
Do you know what I really want to do? I want to set them up like this, like on opposing sides like this, and play like some sort of primitive robot wars with them where they sort of walk to each other and go, I will shoot you with my special white knobs. I will shoot you with my comp spout pedal button.
With your what?
I don't know.
With your what pedal button?
Well, this one's got a spark button and this one's got a push button. It's obviously some sort of weapon, isn't it? So we're just going to do a little bit like we did with this the Black Star video, where we're just going to do one pedal after the next in quick succession, sped up plugging them in. Obviously you can use all these pedals together if you want to, but we're not going to do that.
And since you get so bored of our talking for so long, we decided to make this as quick as we can. What's pedal one?
Pedal one is, do you know what? So, I shouldn't really talk because there's two other cool things that you get with these pedals. Every time you buy one, you get a little piece of Velcro cut to the correct size.
Sticky back plastic with fur on it.
So that's cool if you have a pedal board with Velcro on it. Or you get a little piece of foam. So if you just want to put a bit of foam on to stop it sliding around a hardwood floor or something. And they're all cut specially out. And they each come with these kind of super cool sort of trading card type manual things. So basically, if you collected them all, you'll have
you could put them all into a sticker album.
Like a Pokemon thing.
They're a bit of an effects pedal gateway drug, aren't they? They're sort of trying to bring the youth market in.
So I'm going to go through the pedals in the order of the cards. So some random order. So the first one is called the Hotone.
Well, wait, let's hit them with the clean tone from this Fender Stratocaster.
Well, let me tell you, this is called a Grass. And a Grass is a classic overdrive stomp box for guitarists.
So what they mean is it's
a tube screamer. It's a tube screamer.
It's a mini tube
like
screamer.
A 50 quid tube screamer. So
yes. Here's the clean tone. That's the humbucker.
Cool. And here's the tube screamer. what you probably saw on close-up cam, which is uber cool, is on the back of every single one of these Hotone pedals is a clear rotary knob.
Wow.
And it lights up when you turn the pedal on and off, just like this skull's eyes just behind it. So that's kind of cool.
It's a clever way of having 3 knobs on a tiny pedal.
And normally what they do is the most important knob on every pedal is always the one that you're likely to use the most.
The most
is
important
always
knob
the
is
one, the big knob.
Yes.
Obviously, with tube screamers, you quite often will use those with an amp that's already a little bit gainy. So here's a little bit of gain from the amp.
I like that.
Yeah. And here's what it sounds like with a tube screamer or with a Hotone grass on top.
That's how it's supposed to be used, really, isn't it? That sounded good,
Yeah.
man.
In front of a driven amplifier, just to give you a little bit extra.
Because before I was kind of meh,
A little bit more ho.
and now I'm kind of
Tone. The classic.
You know, I think it's supposed to be hot tone, but there's only one T.
Hot one.
Hotone.
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 I think it is actually in China. Say it with a Chinese accent. Hotone.
Hotone.
That's
That
exactly
means
it.
good tone.
Is it? Oh, is ho mean good, does it?
Well, in Cantonese, hot. H-A-U. Hot. In
Hotone.
Mandarin. Yeah. Hot.
Really? So, let's try
Hello
the
to
next
our
one.
Chinese and Mandarin and Cantonese speaking friends out there.
Who probably aren't watching this on the official channel.
Well, no, some of them are, because
they?
China is gradually being allowed to see some of the websites. So, welcome to ye all.
Welcome. Right, let's find another pedal. Let's go up to the next drive pedal in the range. Appropriately, had we been demoing this a year ago, Rob, this could have been your signature pedal, couldn't it?
The chunk. Ah, Lee.
Lee. This next demo of the chunk, we aren't going to use a drive tone on the amplifier. We're just going to get a sound like this.
That's cool. It's got a good sound.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very thick and dark. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
It is chunky.
It is chunky. The next one is called a whip. Clean tone.
absolutely awesome.
I forgot to mention.
Are you fingering your Fury?
Jimmy's here as well, and this is the fuzz pedal. He wants to play the fuzz. That's not the fuzz pedal. That's still the whip. Okay.
That was. Just all joking aside on witch hats and skulls, that was a great pedal.
Yeah.
And it was very reminiscent of Siamese Dream, great album by Smashing Pumpkins.
Cool.
And I had a vibe it would be.
Well, so the next one, the pink one here, is called the Fury. Or as one of my staff said earlier on, do you mean do you want the furry fuzz? Maybe that's not used for furry, is it? Furry would have two R's.
Well, it is now, apparently.
No, it's a Fury rather than a furry, but it could be either.
Furry!
Clean tone!
Oh, it really is furry.
It is furry.
Lee, I hate that one.
It's a furry fuzz.
I very much dislike it.
Well, let me get you a sound because it's about a certain style, isn't it?
It's about honesty and see-through clarity. And here's a single call tone. What's it like with a crunch channel?
Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes you just got to find the sweet spot. Stick it on the bucker, and we'll go slightly.
Well, Fuzzes. What's his name? The Fuzz guy said that Fuzzes are better with single coils.
Okay, you mean George Trips?
I do mean George Trips. Well done for reading my stupid mind.
Okay, so
crunch channel.
Crunch channel. Fury.
Add a Fury. Marks out of 10. I'd give it 1.
Jimmy says.
Jimmy says, But you know what? That's what I love about Andertons.co.uk and myself and the captain is that we're honest with you. I don't like that.
No. Okay, right.
The other 3 were great though.
Next is the blues one. I didn't even see we had a blues one.
What the thing is, we don't really have a great blues player. Or do we?
No, we don't. I hear the audience cry, no, don't give him the guitar.
Dude, you got to Captain Lee it.
Okay.
This could potentially be the Captain Lee in your pocket, and we know everybody wants a Captain Lee in your pocket, don't
For 50 squiddies or whatever it is.
Have you got a Captain Lee in your pocket? It's a joke question. It was rhetorical. There's no requirement for an answer.
Okay, fine.
So, here is the Hotone.
Clean tone.
Blues. Here's the clean tone. Boring. Here's the Hotone. Just going to play around a little bit with the tone. So here's the tone all in. All the way off. I don't know about you. I think that's really good.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. I'm very impressed.
You know what it is? It's just enough.
Let's swap seats.
Okay. Wait, let's do it magically.
Okay.
There you go, see? Much more fun than normal standing and swapping.
Right, the next pedal. Okay, I think we've done all the drive pedals now.
Oh.
So we'll do the most boring one.
Well, maybe we could leave one in the chain and make a tiny little pedal board.
While
we're here, we're celebrating Halloween.
What have you done?
He's got us a little tiny miniature.
See if you can get the hand in shot.
He won't get the hand in shot.
He will if I do. If I put my hand here. You have to give it to me, otherwise your hand won't be in shot.
Stop teasing him with the tip. So we're celebrating Halloween, and I just wondered, and Captain Lee wondered, what you guys were going to dress as for Halloween when you celebrate.
Did you hear about the big controversy about the mental patient? Obviously, it's massively. This is the true. I'm not laughing.
I thought this was the beginning of a joke that we were going to have to cut out.
Because obviously, Asda and someone else had a suit, basically like a straight jacket with like an axe head and blood everywhere like that, and they rather inappropriately just decided to call it a mental patient. So obviously, all of the actual people that are in the whole institutions and people who are they're not necessarily like they are slightly mental, but they're not going to kill you with an axe or anything. They got very offended by the fact that it's essentially a mental.
Well, rightly so, as with all the werewolves and vampires.
Yeah, absolutely. You should have seen what Dracula said about his costume. He was pissed.
Yes. I'm sure he could have had a better punchline than that. He was foaming at the mouth. He was
bloody angry.
He was bloody angry.
Yes.
Thank you, Stick.
Okay.
Disembodied Stick voice from another world. Plug in that other pedal, Lee.
So this is the Hotone compressor. It's called the Comp with a K because everything's cool if you spell it with a K, especially
Like
the word
Christmas.
cool.
And
or Kit
cool.
Kat. I know that is spelled with a K. So compressor. One of the more subtle effects, but actually one of the effects that I think once you use it as a guitar player, you tend to actually have it on a lot of the time when you're playing clean, even just a subtle. So Rob will play, if Rob plays a sort of a funky piece with no compressor, and then we'll play the same piece again with the compressor.
A bit of Lenny Kravitz.
Go on then.
Hold on. Let me put my volume in. Tightens it up, doesn't it?
Tightens it up. If you use it with a distortion pedal, what you can find is that it gives you a little bit of a boost because there's quite a big volume boost on there as well. So that's kind of funky and cool. Okay, so this is the lift up. We would probably again use this as probably a boost into the front of a mildly crunchy amplifier. So we'll do both of those. So here's the clean sound.
That's good. That's a good boost.
Guess what as well? The little button on the front of it is called a spark. I wonder where they got that idea,
from. That's great. Here's without.
Does a job, but I'd be inclined to agree with you. I think the mini spark is probably a little bit better.
I think it probably definitely is a bit better.
Cool. Next, right now we're into proper traditional effects. So we've got a tremolo, a chorus, and an echo. So stay tuned.
Chew end.
So,
sorry, I was Steve Vying for a second.
Let's do some big, wavy, oceanic style, clean stuff, and I'll hit the chorus over that.
Okay, so oceanic, wavy stuff. More wavy.
More oceanic. Would you like your chunk pedal pushed in and then a bit of chorus over the top of that?
I always want the chunk pushed in, Lee. You never have to ask.
Style. Here we go.
That's the best thing they've ever done.
Yeah. Be careful of that puddle over there because it's slippery when wet.
Yeah. Don't worry, viewers. There actually is no puddle.
There is no puddle. Right, tremolo. This one's called a trem, which I think will confuse some people because they won't know what that means.
Yes.
I'm being ironic. Clean with no tremolo. Oceanic.
Great.
I was kind of hoping it would do that more of the trem thing where it physically cuts
but
out.
That sounds
but
really
it doesn't
nice
do that.
though.
It's just a normal
tremolo. So it's the delay pedal.
Yes.
Called the
Echo.
Echo.
Yeah, it's got like a modulation effect on it as well, so I'm guessing it's kind of carbon copy-esque.
Yeah, flashback-esque.
I should mention, just in case you guys haven't worked it out from this video yet, and I don't think I said it at the beginning, these pedals are of course too small to put a 9-volt battery in, so only work if you have a 9-volt power supply. So don't forget to add one of those to your shopping basket if you buy a Hotone pedal.
I'm interested to see how sort of small of an effect you can get this delay to give. Like a
super
nice subtle.
It's amazing. So beautiful. It's just like so transparent you can hardly hear there's even anything there.
What I like about this chord is that once you've done, you can then go. And then people comment SOAD in the comment section, and it's exciting.
SOAD.
System of
a Down. Sorry.
Do it. Hit me. Oh, it's got that kind of reggae degrading. Enjoying is that it made it sound a bit like Diablo. Go back to the clean tone with it.
I'm going to increase the delay time now so you can get an idea. Perhaps you could play something Floyd-esque, I don't know.
Okay. Give me some gain.
Do that Satriani riff that you were playing earlier on as well, and I'll make the delay a bit more subtle.
All right then. Are we going into the front of an amp?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Delay in the front of an amplifier. Okay, Chappers will now mark out of 10 these pedals. Give me the first one.
Brass tube screamer pedal.
6.8.
Whip high gain pedal.
Yes, 7.
Tremolo.
5.5.
Fairy fuzz.
4.
Blues.
Oh, that was good. I give that 8.
8. Chorus.
That was good too. I give that 7.5.
Lift up boost.
Lift up boost. Nice boost. I give that 8.
Compressor with a K.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I give it 7.5. It didn't do anything amazing. How much are these, by the way?
Oh, 50 quid.
50 quid.
Or 55 quid or
7.5.
something like that. The chunk.
Chunk, 8.
8. Is there 8? So you're not taking price into account on these ratings. It's just purely and simply out of every pedal you've ever tried.
Oh, I'm saying...
And Echo.
Echo. 8.5.
Wow.
That's good. This was good.
That's cool.
This, I tell you what, this Echo pedal is very cool. Skyline Series Stomp Box. So is the company Skyline or is it Hotone?
I don't know actually. No, I think the company is Hotone and the range is Skyline.
Oh, okay.
So, and the other cool thing is, how big a board would you could literally
Well, this is what I'm thinking, man. I think the cool thing is that you could literally make a board of 3 pedals.
You realise the jack plugs are actually bigger than the pedals.
No, but you can get jacks that are joined to jacks.
You can't you?
And I think
jack on jack. You've been watching the wrong types of videos. You've been watching channel 907, haven't you?
I think you could take your 3 favourite pedals, in which my case would be the chunk, it would be the delay, and it would be the chorus. And I think you could take the 3 of those, 150 quid, stick them on a little board, whack them up. You've got a cool little effects pedal.
You've got a cool little
board
pedal,
that would look really good.
Yeah.
I don't think you need a pedal board.
He doesn't think you need a pedal board.
Pedal jeans.
Just need pedal jeans.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I velcroed to my legs and then velcroed the
you
pedals
might have,
on? And
let me get a sweep of that because I think you might have come up with something really exciting. Oh yeah. Damn boy, them jeans looking so good. Well, I've been Chappers.
And I've been the captain.
And this is how we normally look, but you see us through eyes of pain.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!